Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today we're doing a very special project inspired by my friend Danielle. Now Danielle asked me if I could make some fleur de vis earrings, and it's kind of a mandala-like design, and I'd actually never heard of it before, so I googled it, and right off the bat I told her that they looked really complicated, that I didn't think I'd be able to do the design. And I suggested she buy another pair on Etsy made by another artisan. And then the more I thought about it, the more I had an inspiration for how to make it. So I've simplified the design, and today I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful earrings. So what you're going to need for this project are round pliers, flat pliers, cutters, a pen that's like a straight cylinder like that, and earring hooks. I'm using a couple of beads, a 4mm miracle bead and a 6mm faceted bead, and I have 20 gauge wire that I've cut a 20-inch piece of wire. So getting started is pretty simple. We're just going to take the pen like that, and we're going to place it in this with the wire over top of the pen like that, and you want the end to be at least 2.5 to 3 inches higher here. And then we're just going to twist it around. So from here we're going to do 15 times. Yeah, so there's 15 circles, and you want them to be like pretty even like that. And then you're going to remove the pen, and then this is where the magic happens. So what we want to do is actually holding it this first circle, we're just going to push it, this other one, to the side. So we're sort of spreading it like that. Okay, so we're going to spread it and like around like that. Spread it. And then this one too, we're going to spread it apart. So you see how we're doing it? We're just kind of spreading them a little bit apart like that. And the middle one is going to have like 4 circles in the middle one, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of that's your base. And then from there we're going to start the second row around the outside. So kind of looks a little like crochet, but it's not. So from here we're just going to keep doing the same thing where we're just spreading them apart. This wire that I'm using right now is aluminum wire, but I also did it with copper wire, and I'll show you the copper wire, the difference. It's about the same. This is like a copper colored wire, and the copper wire comes in different colors too, which is really fun. And so we're just going to spread these around. Years ago I did a flower design that was sort of similar to this, but this is just takes it to a whole new level, where we're doing kind of 2 rows of petals. And like I said, when Danielle asked me to do this design, I was really overwhelmed. I didn't think I could do it. But once I thought about doing it in this way, it seemed much easier. So now what you're going to do is you'll see there's an underneath wire. And so what you want to do is just kind of like smooth it with your finger a little bit. And that's going to go up to the second row. So what you're going to do is place these in the formation that you want to have an idea how it's going to be. And then this one, the back wire is going to kind of go up to the second row petal. And then from there, you're just going to give it a little bit of a bend. So sort of where the center of that second row petal will be. And then this one, you're going to twist around that. So you want to push this, so this, we want to go like halfway on that petal. We're going to bring it over and center it here, and then we're just going to give it a twist like that, and then we'll clip this off. Okay, we're going to clip that end right off and just give it a little push so it's really flush on there. And then at that point we're going to add our beads. So we'll get a couple of beads. I have this faceted bead here. It's glass. And then I love these little miracle beads. I use these a lot, the 4mm miracle beads. Okay, so we've got those beads, and then we just push this down so the beads go right down and push the petals together. Bend it on a bit of a 45-degree angle. Take your round pliers and form your loop at the top. Okay, and then bring this around, clip it off, and then before we put the hook, you want to just make sure it looks pretty good. So we're just going to adjust it if we have to, push the petals in if you need to. Okay, because we want to compare it to the other one to make sure it's about the same size. So if it means pushing some of these petals in to reduce the size a little bit, you can do that. Okay, and then the last step that I did was you'll see that the middle kind of formation is behind there. So to make it so it's not like separate like that, I just push this middle one, like kind of stretch it. Let me move this out of the way. I kind of stretch it a bit and move this to the front. And then that way it makes it more solid and it's going to like not move out of place. And then if you need it more round, you just kind of push these in a little bit to make it more round. And then we get our hook. We open up the hook. We put this hook on there. And there we have our Fleur de Vie, or Flower of Life earrings. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you like it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more DIY wire art and jewelry projects, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I post a new video or when I go live. Thank you to Danielle for her great suggestion to do these Fleur de Vie earrings. I was super happy with the results, and anytime you guys have special requests for designs or ideas for different DIY wire art or jewelry projects, just let me know. And if you make any of these projects, be sure to post them on Instagram and @me at Heather Boyd Wire, or email them to me at info@heatherboydwire. And be sure to join my Facebook group, Wire Art and Jewelry Makers Club, to share pictures of your creations and exchange ideas with other people interested in wire art and jewelry making.